me just touch on this news because this is, they say in drama, you put that loaded gun on the in the drawer at the beginning of Act 1, and then it makes everything tense for everybody. And so Chekhov, and it makes everything tense for everybody, and we don't want to do that. So let's just get this out of the way. The Proud Boys founder, Gavin McInnes, apparently has lost his gig with his show, Get Off My Lawn.
Fuck you forever. That's my common quote I say. It's fuck you forever. We're done.
Yeah, that's his common quote. He says forever.
Glenn Beck said, get off my network.
Apparently, Glenn Beck. Now, as you recall, last week we reported that The Blaze and CRTV merged. Now, I don't, listen, let me just put it this way. If you work for either one of those entities and you want to tell me stuff about it, you can email me at majorityreporters@gmail.com and tell me stuff, because I'm fascinated. I've done some digging to see if I could figure out who funds Conservative Review. They paid out a massive fee to Mark Stein a couple of months ago, $4 million in an arbitration hearing. This is from a mediator, so it's not even like a court case. It means that he had to have had a contract at least that big. And there's no way Mark Stein is going to generate that type of revenue for anyone. I'm sorry. And so I can only imagine what these people have been getting paid. And I'm curious if they must have exercised some type of like morality clause or morals clause with Gavin, because otherwise we'd be hearing him about getting paid out. My understanding was no one was watching his show, but he obviously provided them some publicity. Now it appears with the Blaze and CRTV merging that they don't want that kind of publicity anymore. Now, there's some report that Glenn Beck is on the radio right now talking about how he had no idea what was going on. So there's like the Trumpian, like I just got a call that you got fired by Kelly. I can't believe it. I'm really, really upset about this. Of course, I'm not in touch with what's going on.
Isn't he like supposed to be woke now too?
Glenn Beck?
Yeah, that was like.
I think that lasted for a short period of time.
From the Daily Show.
Yeah, I think that was that was like a 3-month period. When your business is going down the tubes, you will attempt to do a bunch of different things. Now, Glenn Beck's business, as you know, contracted. I mean, tremendously over the past 3 years, epically. But he still has a good email list. And so combining with CRTV, which may still have some cash and some shows, who knows? But for whatever reason, Gavin McInnes is now without a gig on. And so I would say if I'm Gavin right now, I'm doing one of two things. I'm either saying like, well, screw this. I might as well go back to being the white nationalist that I was. But the problem is he doesn't have the ability to make any money off it now.
And there's a lot of heat on that now.
Yeah, he just wasn't. I mean, he wasn't even making money. He wasn't drawing people then. So it's not like he has a big audience. If he had a big audience, he could go do what we're doing. This is easy to set up. I was lucky. I came from Air America. I had an email list of people. I had an audience, and I was able to reach them. Theoretically, right? Gavin has an audience. And to set up a camera and a microphone, he's got this stuff lying around in his basement. So I would suggest to Gavin, go down into your basement. Start doing your show. You're funny, as far as you know. And so so either that'll happen or Gavin is going to sort of suddenly like maybe go into some type of program, and come out the other end and say, I've dealt with my problems, whatever they were, drug, alcohol, insecurity, incontinence, whatever the problem was. I've dealt with it. I've been in an inpatient facility for 60 days or 30 days, and now I'm coming out and I'm a much more benign guy, and maybe I can get a job at VH1 hosting some weird side show or something.
Yeah, he was just intoxicated for 20 years on the kinds of drugs that turn you into a racist, misogynist piece of shit.
I mean, that may require a 60-day stint to get over, but those are the two options. That's it. So, as you said before, sound drop.
Fuck you forever. That's my common quote I say. It's fuck you forever. We're done.
Yep.